I'm going to have to steal some of it from them though. And here we have my little feces collecting kit. And I'm going to have to write the date, the species, where it was collected, my name, the individual ID of the animal, the sex, and the approximate age. And obviously, dealing with predator dung is not something you take lightly because the amount of possible parasites and bacteria that are in it, very smelly stuff. So, here we go. So there's silica in the bottom here to keep it fresh and, oh, stop it. Oh, see, aren't they clever? They even provide me with a pint-sized pencil in case I start collecting scat and don't know who it's from. And you can imagine if you don't fill it in immediately, it becomes very, very difficult. And that must also be filled out. And they also give us a toothpick for poking around in the dung. And just put that back on. Tight, tight. Put the pencil down, don't need that yet. Quite important for dealing with dung. There we go. Oh. Glove on. Pencil we can do afterwards. And you've got to be, and one of the other reasons we also use a glove and a stick, you've got to be very careful not to get any human epithelial tissues on the scat, because it can sort of degrade the sample. Now, lots of flies, so here we go. I better block my nose for this. Oh, the dung beetle's already rolling off with a piece of his scat. So what we're collecting here, and the little epithelial tissues that are being collected, are, as it passes out, obviously out of his anus, there's quite a little bit of, there's sort of little skin tissues that are collected. But you don't need too much. Breakable piece. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely rank. Oh, oh. Oh, it's very smelly. Oh, oh. That's actually watering. And I consider myself to have quite a high tolerance for smelly things, but this makes a rotting buffalo carcass seem, seem very, very mild. Wow. Jim, you want to smell?
It's good. I can smell it.
You can smell it from there. Wow, you can actually see my eyes are actually watering. Whoa, sure. So now, just quickly, what's the date today? Do you know?
Is it not the first?
Is it the first?
Or was it last?
Location.
Yep, it's the first.
Juma. Species. Leopard. Age approximately, let's say, 10 to 11. Individual ID, Imvula, which means rain, for those of you who don't know. It's quite actually difficult writing with a pencil this small on a cylindrical object. Letter is a Brent, or B, Leo Smith. And the sex is male. And I think that's that. Where's my other little piece of paper? Let me make sure I got everything I need. Okay. This I don't need to fill out. Mike can fill that out. Now another thing is, obviously, there's probably a little bit of stuff around there, so if we want to keep the sample really nice, what you do is you do that inside the rubber glove. It also stops you from getting any nasties on you, and then tie it off so it's sealed. Also helps a bit with the smell, but it makes sure we don't spread feces all over the place. And obviously collecting scientific samples it can be quite a difficult thing, and you have to stick to all the stuff. So you can see we've got one other sample that has already been collected here and added with that. So I've only got one left, so I'm gonna have to actually go ask for a few more vials so we can keep up the paternity program. There we go, put it back in its Tupperware. And that was literally, I mean, I know wild dog dung is worse, but that was very, very smelly. Okay. Oh, look at the springle. Yeah. You can see them using that very distinctly shaped beak to sieve for any aquatic tidbits. How funny looking animals. It's amazing how they've evolved. That's such a specific bill. We're gonna see if we one last peek into the drainage line and see if we can spot that leopard. And if he isn't moving, I think we might move on. I think we'll have to look for him on the sunset safari. But he was in a very precarious spot. Whoops, daisies. We are going to just pop our noses in here, and then if we can't see anything, we'll pop across to Jamie in a second. Oh. Did he play the vanishing cat? He was lying in this hole. Well, we're going to try to see if we can find him. And in the meantime, we're going to go across to Jamie and see what she's got.